Om Shanti and welcome back to your own channel. And here we're going to talk about the 28th day of the Vardhan. And today in this Vardhan specially, I've brought about the tree of life, as you can see over here. This is what we learn in Brahmakumaris. This is just one small part of it, where we understand what exactly is a tree of life. Who's the seed of this tree? Obviously, the Supreme God, the Father. And then how the different roots emanate from this seed, which is God the Father. And from this seed, how the first two creation, Adam and Eve, they come out. And then as the religion grows ahead and it turns into a trunk where different religions, the strongest part of all the religions, they come out. And then the different branches, they come out, how Buddhism comes out, how Christianity comes out. Then you can see how you have the Sikh Dharma and you have the Shankaracharya, the Sannyas Dharma, and then you have the Muslim Dharma. How all the different dharmas, and you can see all the different leaves over here. So these leaves, they donate, or they talk about the different souls of all the different branches of religions. So here the leaf is the soul. So let's go ahead and understand how God the Father is explaining to us this beautiful Vardhan on the basis of this tree of life. So may you be a master seed. So master means the child in terms of a parent and child representation. So I am the master seed, you are the master seed, provided you are in connection with God the Father, the Supreme Being, who is the Supreme Soul, the main seed of the whole tree. So may you be a master seed who gives all souls the donation of powers. So God the Father gives us the donation of powers. It can be the power of tolerating, it can be the power of judging what is right and what is wrong, the power of understanding what is the right decision, the power to face, the power to accept situations, and many other powers among the 8 powers which we learn at Brahmakumaris. So here, let's go into the different explanations which God the Father gives us. He says, donate once again to all the devotees. So who are the devotees? The devotees are the ones who pray to God for all the powers. So God bestows us with all the powers which we can give to all the devotees of all the souls who are the purest souls. So donate once again to all the devotees, to the souls, the leaves who have dried up and wilted. Now here, as we see, if you don't give water, if the tree or the plant doesn't receive the minerals from the soil, then obviously the leaves, they start becoming dried up, they start drying up, they start becoming wilted. Similarly over here, the soul is compared to the leaves. So a soul, when it doesn't have the power to face in the situations, power to accept situations or people around them, then the soul becomes wilted. That means the soul becomes sad. So Baba says, the donation of powers with this stage of the seed form. Donate once again to all the devotees, to the souls, the leaves who have dried up and wilted, the donation of powers with this stage of the seed form. Once we are connected to the Supreme Seed, the Supreme Soul, by considering ourselves to be the seed, that means we are also master creators, the master givers, just like God the Father. Then only we can give them the powers to all the souls. The basis of enabling them to experience all attainments to the ones whom we are donating all these powers, the spiritual knowledge, the basis of enabling them to experience all attainments is your stage of being ignorant of the knowledge of all desires. Imagine a mother who has desires when she's bringing up a child. If she has desires for the child to give back everything which she's doing, starting from the time she took care of the child when the child was an infant to the time the child grows up. If the mother expects from the child in return, then that is not wisdom, that is ignorance. Similarly, I'm comparing over here. So being ignorant of the knowledge of all desires. Baba says that may you become somebody who doesn't have desires and you serve like God the Father, who also doesn't have any worldly desires of name, fame, of any money and other things. So you give the donation of the divine knowledge without expecting anything in return. Only then can you serve them properly. So when you yourself are ignorant of the knowledge of all desires, you will then be able to fulfill everyone's desires. So we can complete other people's happiness, we can complete other people's wishes. only when we ourselves are not after something in our life and we are not seeking anything. So a leader's designation is only given to him when he is able to serve everybody else. So here too, in a spiritual context, we are able to give to others only when we are able to lead others, only when we are ignorant of the knowledge of all desires over here. So to be ignorant of the knowledge of desires means to have an extremely powerful stage of the seed form. So that means I have got the qualities, I am completely content, just like my God the Father is content with his life. Completely content. He's an ocean of contentment. So I too am a soul who's an ocean of contentment and master ocean of contentment, just like my Father. So become a master seed, just like the Father, and hear the call of the devotees. The devotees are crying, they're asking for help. There's so much of trouble in the world. So we can serve them through spirituality in the world today. So become a master seed and hear the call of the devotees and enable them to have some attainment. That can only happen once we are completely ignorant of the knowledge of desires and we're connected to the Supreme Being, and we ourselves are not desiring things in the world so much that we have time for others, for doing spiritual service, for meditating for them, for praying for them, and in many other ways. So I leave you with this beautiful Vardhan, and may you go ahead and take the knowledge at Brahmakumaris Center and understand what exactly is the tree of life, which has been mentioned in every other religion too, but explained very clearly in this Brahmakumaris Spiritual University. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.